Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you, this morning, almost late this morning for it's an album review, I should say. And this is for 3 Days Grace's fifth studio album that I'm reviewing for Human. And I have it on CD, of course. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. So, yeah. That was the back of the CD and all that, but yeah, it's for the album Human, so I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for their fifth studio album, which does feature the new singer Matt Waltz, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this album review. Now, Matt Waltz is the new singer for the 3 Days Grace. He came in 2015 or at least 2014, I think, or maybe a few years after Adam Gontier left due to some health reasons or something like that. I don't know what happened between Adam Gontier and 3 Days Grace themselves, the band members as well, but it was some kind of drama or something happening that I'm not sure what really happened. But basically, what did I think of Human? I think it's better than Transit of Venus. Much better. Because when I did that album review for Transit of Venus, I kind of screwed up. Because I thought, in my opinion, I thought I was going to really love it. I don't really. I have problems with the album. And I'd have to downgrade it to a 7 out of 10 for Transit of Venus. It's not a very good album, but it's decent, at least. There's some alright tracks, but nothing special to where it's mind-blowing, and I love it. But now to talk about the Human album. Human Race is the opening track, and I guess you could call it the title track, but it's just called Human Race. It was a really good song. I really liked the melody and the harmonizing in the song, and also Matt Waltz's vocals is pretty good. Pretty damn good in this song. So 5 out of 5 for Human Race. I just love the chorus. It's so gets you in the feels a bit with how Matt Waltz is singing the song. Um, like you could feel for this song and be like, all right, this is pretty good. So 5 out of 5 for Human Race. Painkiller's the next one, and that was a pretty good song. I really loved it. In my opinion, I like it. It's a banger, so 5 out of 5. It's pretty short for the runtime, but under 3 minutes, but it's effective. So 5 out of 5. Fallen Angels the next one, and Matt Waltz's vocals is pretty good in this song. So 5 out of 5 for that one. I'm trying to breeze through this a bit so I can get it done at a certain time for this video. But yeah, Landmine is the next one, and I'm not sure if I really like this one. I think it's fine with the chorus, but some of the verses are a little underwhelming with how Matt Waltz is singing the lyrics and all that in the verses. So 4.5 out of 5 for Landmine. It's my least favorite, but it's solid, I guess. Tell Me Why is one of my personal favorite songs. Is one of the personal favorite songs off this album. There's another one that I really like on this album. So 5 out of 5, because the lyrics are very meaningful and it tells the listener something about tell me why does everything that I love get taken away and all that from me, and pretty meaningful message that it's trying to send to the listener listening to the song. So 5 out of 5 for Tell Me Why. I think Matt Waltz did very good in this song. I Am Machine was a really good song. Uh, Love his vocals, Matt Waltz's vocals in this song. Sounds really good. So 5 out of 5 for me on that one. So What comes next, and I don't know if I feel for this track that much. I think verse-wise, it's not very good. Doesn't have strong verses. but the chorus is pretty catchy. So 4.5 out of 5 for me on that one. It's my least favorite, but it's a solid track. Then comes my next personal favorite song, Car Crash. I really love this one. It's such a good song. It definitely rocks. Um, it's short for the runtime. I was hoping it'd be a little longer, but I think it's effective for the runtime it's going for. It keeps it short and simple with where the song's taking you in the whole track when you listen to it. So 5 out of 5 for Car Crash. I really love this song. Nothing's Fair in Love and War is the next song, and I do like it. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's my personal favorite song, and sorry, my eye's itching. I had to take some eye drops for a moment because it got really itchy. um, a few minutes ago or something like that. Like, before I did this review, I mean to say. But, yeah, Nothing's Fair in Love and War is getting a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed the track. It's such a good song. Then comes One Too Many, and I don't know if I feel for the lyrics in the song. The lyrics are a little repetitive, and the chorus just is there for entertainment wise. But it's a solid track. It's not a great song, but I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 because it is rocking a bit with the guitars and drum work, but the way that the lyrics are presenting itself to the listener, not that impressed with the lyric choices in the song. But 4.5 out of 5 for One Too Many. Then comes The End Is Not the Answer and The Real You, the last two songs, and they were pretty strong songs to end this album. So I'll give both those a 5 out of 5. I like The Real You with Matt Waltz's vocal pitches in the song. Sounds really good. I think it's even better than Adam Gontier, but Adam Gontier was the one that led 3 Days Grace to their success for the past 4 albums until he left the band and then Matt Waltz took over, and that's where this is probably the last best album I've heard from 3 Days Grace, and the next album I'll probably be reviewing, and you may not like that review because I have some problems with Outsider. So overall, production, mixing, and execution, I think Human was by 3 Days Grace was a pretty good album. I don't know if it's my personal favorite because there's some songs on the album that tend to sound samey and just with the verses they're kind of weak, but in 3 songs I mean like Landmine, So What, and One Too Many, those were my least favorites, but the other tracks were pretty good. So overall, I think Human by 3 Days Grace is a pretty good album. In my opinion, I think it's pretty good. I found it to be better than Transit of Venus. I think it's a step up, in my opinion, but I wouldn't say it's a great album. It's not anywhere for 9 out of 10 and all that. So for a score, I'm going to give 3 Days Grace Human an 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good album. I know I screwed up in the last review, and I'll probably re-review Transit of Venus on my Tuesday album reviews, season 4 or 5, I think. I think it's 4. I'm not sure, but it's going to come out sometime this year for Tuesday album reviews. So definitely be on the lookout for a trailer video in the coming months for Tuesday album reviews. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the 3 Days Grace Human album if you've heard it. And if you enjoyed this album review that I made for you guys late this morning, late this morning, I guess you could say. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I might have the Outsider album review come out sooner than you think. Probably sometime this afternoon. I'm going to probably premiere it, I think. Uh, yeah, probably will premiere it at a certain time this afternoon because I do got to go to work at 2:30 in my time, so it's like 10:42, so I got a few hours. I'm gonna listen to the album again and then give you my take on it because I have problems with Outsider, and not a lot of songs were my favorites on there. Not a lot. They really experimented with that album, and not in a good way, but in a way, I guess you could say. But you'll see the review come out this afternoon for Outsider. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I hope you enjoyed this lengthy album review for 3 Days Grace Human. Did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.